This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was waiting and wondering and worrying if you were going to get any money back, and then waiting, wondering, and worrying some more. Now, Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes as soon as today. An expert who gives your taxes their undivided attention as they work on your return, while you get real-time updates on their progress so you can focus on your day. An expert who will find you every deduction possible and file every form, every investment, everything with 100% accuracy. All so you can get the most money back guaranteed. No waiting, no wondering, no worries. Now this is taxes. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live full service. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
That's right, it's time for Against the Spread! And it's brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Mike, start us off.
I'm going to ride a hot hand in hockey. By the way, we did some number crunching on the total succession rate, conversion rate on power plays in the NHL. Right now, it's as good as it's been since the mid-'80s. You won't have a team setting records the way that the Edmonton Oilers did, but the floor is a lot higher now in the NHL. So the St. Louis Blues have won 9 out of their last 10. They are scorching hot. Monty and them boys are finally clicking on all cylinders over there. They have a tough test today at Edmonton, but I'm going to ride the hotter team. I'm going to go alt spread here. Going to take a chance. Going to take Blues -1.5 on the road.
Sorry. Against the spread.
It wasn't done.
To cash that in at hopefully over plus 240 juice against the spread.
Usually when you say the spread,
I got it.
But I'm taking an alt spread, so it's like juicy.
Accountability, that's on me.
No, it's all right.
Yeah. My turn?
Again!
Let's go to Billy!
All right, I'm going to stay on the ice, and the Calgary Flames are headed to Anaheim to take on the Ducks.
Your Ducks.
Wow.
I've been big on the Ducks this year. Now, you look head-to-head, the Calgary Flames, 3 wins, no losses against the Ducks so far by scores of 4-1, 4-1, and 3-2 in overtime. The Flames have lost 4 of their last 7, 4 of their last 11, and 14 of their last 25. On the other hand, the Ducks have lost 3 of their last 7, 6 of their last 11, and 13 of their last 25. The Ducks have been eliminated from the postseason already, but you know these scrappy Ducks, they're not just going to roll over here to the Flames who are still in playoff contention. That's why I'm going to take the Anaheim Ducks plus 1.5 tonight against the spread.
What an odd game to take.
Yeah. So you're laying the 4 out of their last 7, but also 4 out of their last 11?
Yeah, they had a win streak in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right, Greg, bring us home.
Plus 1.5, right?
Plus 1.5 for the Ducks against the spread.
I think power play goals should only count as half goal.
Ooh.
I want to make
Really?
that. Yeah, I'm serious. I want to make that change in the NHL. It'll never happen because it messes with history. And
What about empty
statistics.
netters?
Empty netters should also count as a half a goal.
Wow.
Would you be able to bet on quarter goals then?
No.
Huh.
Like 2.25 is the over tonight.
What if you do it past the blue line? Is that 2 goals maybe?
If I may, let me follow this logic ladder.
Yeah.
A power play goal should only count as half a goal because you have a person advantage, right?
Yes, right.
But you have a person disadvantage most times again when you have an empty net situation.
1.5.
1.5 goals.
Yeah, if you are on the opposite end of a power play, it's 1.5
No, it makes
goals.
a lot of sense, Mike. I don't know what you're not understanding.
Right.
Right, what's a shorthanded goal worth now?
2?
I haven't thought of that.
That's what I'm
far
saying.
ahead.
A
1.5.
shorty.
It's 1.5. Because if it's half one way, 1.5 the other way.
Let's be reasonable. That would
here.
never happen.
What?
The half goal.
A shorthanded goal?
The half goal for a power play goal is legit. That could happen. Devaluing the empty net goal is something that I would take a long, hard look at. Ovechkin, to his credit, said that he would not score his record-breaking goal on an empty net, which I thought was nice.
Oh, you got to just score it.
Don't you like the 5-on-4, though? Like, the action picks up. The pace picks up.
I like it for the game.
In fact, I would say it should always be 5-on-4. Wow. That team should have to leave someone on the offensive side.
That
No
I
bad
can see.
ideas here.
that.
No bad ideas. We're just spitballing.
Yeah,
I was so
could see.
bothered by Ovechkin saying that he didn't want the empty net goal.
Oh, you got to take
Really?
it. You take
You take it. It would have
Goal's
been a
a
hat
goal.
trick. It would have
Right.
been cool. Like, again, he
I'm with
missed
you.
like a season and a half due to work stoppages, and he had COVID impact him. Like, we got it, man. You're good. You've had enough obstacles. It's all right. Have one empty netter on us.
He wanted to earn it. Wanted to earn, wanted to learn. I like that.
Yeah, but it's not his fault they took the goalie out. Take the goal when you can get the goal.
I wouldn't do it.
Gretzky would have taken that goal.
Ovechkin has a record-breaking 65 empty net goals in his career, so he has more than Gretzky.
Yeah.
I hold that against him.
It's a signature
too.
play.
Shouldn't have scored the first two if they didn't want them to pull the goalie. Think about it.